everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to connect. Yes. 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 We have begun a journey of our own that we would like to share with you all now. We have begun to sense the enormity of what is happening in the universe to all of us, no matter what dimension, no matter whether you are in a physical body or in non-physical form. The enormity of the universal shift in consciousness can only be measured in a feeling state. Even though you can and will see changes all around you. And there will be changes in your bodies and in your abilities. The real change will be in how much of Source you will feel flowing to you and through you. And the same is true for us and all other beings in this universe. We are becoming more Source-like, and that is a fascinating and beautiful experience at the same time. It is fascinating when we stop and reflect upon it. And it is beautiful when we just feel into it and notice the difference in ourselves. We are expanding and including more of our true selves in every moment of our existence. And so are you. This is something that is happening to all beings in the universe, including the animals that you have on your world. You are going to see the divinity in the animal kingdom because they do not have the filters that you do. And they are going to take the additional infusion of Source energy and run with it. You, on the other hand, still have those filters, and you still have the ability to slow this process down to a crawl. And that is why you need to feel for the enormity of what is happening in this universe. And when you recognize that it's also happening to every other human, then you can stop looking for the bad ones and stop finger pointing. Because they are evolving and expanding with you. They are either going to have to allow more of Source to flow to them and through them, or they will not make the journey with you to the fifth dimension. This is why we keep telling you to take your attention off of the evildoers and put your attention on yourselves, because you also need to keep up with these energies, and you cannot do that when you've got your head down a rabbit hole that feels very bad to you. You need to have faith in the evolution of the human consciousness and faith in your fellow humans. And most importantly, you need to allow yourselves to feel for the enormity of what is happening inside of you. Because the entire universe also exists inside of you. It is a holographic universe that we are living in and that we all are. Remember that. Remember that everything and everyone that's out there is also in you. And remember that this experience that we are all having together is supposed to be a glorious, wonderful, joyous event. It will be much more of all of those things if you tune in more to what is happening. That is our suggestion. And we are speaking from experience when we tell you that it feels pretty darn good. Well, the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hello. Had a moment there when it was like, some of you probably know this already, but I am very conscious when I channel, and in the beginning part of it, it's them moving me and moving my arms, and it's them moving doing all this throughout and making all the sounds and all the e's, and that's all them doing that. And there was a moment there in that little 2.5 minute time period when that was happening, when I caught myself realizing how cool it is that this thing happened to me 10 years ago and continues to happen, and that I get to do it. And it was just a really neat, to use a word from the 1950s, that Clark Kent would use. It was a cool moment that I had right before they said, we have blah, 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 whatever they said. Thank you, as always, for watching my videos. I appreciate all the views, likes, comments, everything. I can't possibly read them all, but I know they're there. I appreciate them. One more day off, and then I go back to work. Doing so much still, trying to get so much done around here. And what happened with Talea today? There's always something. There's always some like little mile. Oh, today we had this great session of playing together on the floor in the bedroom, where she's always just walking around. She walks around. She's carrying like a spoon in one hand. She's always got to be carrying something, I guess. Her friend Con does that too. So she's carrying her little wooden spoon, and I'm on the floor, and I'm like there with all the books, just waiting to read if she wants to read. And I realize, sorry, I'm burping. I can't even drink a little bit of water before I channel, or else it's like I burp so much. So I just started chasing her around, and I don't want to pretend to be a monster. But I'm just being like scary daddy, kind of. Like, I don't want to call myself like, I don't want her to think that there are monsters and stuff. But I'm doing like all the noises, and like I'm basically speaking in light language and crawling around and hiding behind things and popping out and wrestling her down. Like, I can kind of like wrestle her down to the ground now, because she's about 30 inches high. And anyway, that was so fun, and her laughter and her screams and everything, it was just so fun. And it's like this new element to our relationship has started because of that spontaneous playfulness that came over me. And we got her swing set today, but I'm not putting it together. I'm having somebody else put it together. So that'll happen this week. We'll get her swing set put up. And we got like a custom swing for her too, like, made of all natural stuff, and, safe and all that. So that's what's happening on the Talea front. And I started watching, when I started watching Stargirl last night, and it's so good. I love it. It has Luke Wilson in it, Owen Wilson's brother. Owen Wilson lives here on Maui. I don't know if, probably most people don't know that, but we've seen Owen Wilson. My wife's seen him many more times than I have, and she's even talked to him. But I've seen him once, and love him. He's like one of my favorite. Two of my favorite actors live here: Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson. That's pretty funny. And anyway, Luke Wilson, his brother, is in this show, and Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger's daughter is in it. I think it's Alec and Kim. Her last name is Basinger, the actress, but I didn't actually look up if it's their daughter plays Stargirl. Anyway, it's a DC comic show on HBO Max, and I started watching it last night. I really like it. And then I realized, I have 2 episodes of The Flight Attendant too. So I feel like, a kid in a candy store with all these streaming content. And my other announcement, 3 announcements I'll do here at the end. Love is still the discount code for all of your 50% off DanielScranton.com needs. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of light languages, meditations, breathing exercises, mantras, all kinds of things that I've recorded over the years, including all my master courses. Like, there's one on channeling that's really popular. So all of that on my website, and there'll be a link down below to my website. And then beginner's channeling class is coming up the 17th, which is real soon. Link to that. It's danielscranton.com/learn to go there and sign up for this 2-hour channeling class we're all going to share together online. And Attracting Your Soulmate course, also a link. I'll put a link down on Instagram and Facebook for that. I mean, YouTube for that one. We got a poinsettia from our neighbor today. It's hard to say poinsettia. I know there's no T after the N, but it's easier to say poinsettia. I used to live right near Poinsettia Road or Street or something in LA. So, namaste. I love you. Blessings to you and yours. I will be back Sunday night. I will be taking my final night of non-working sort of off tomorrow, because I'm doing this 6 days a week now instead of 7, and then I'll be back Sunday night. So I hope you're having a great weekend, and everybody is staying healthy in your world, and bye for now.